It's been a while, but I finally have a new YouTube video sharing a Tuckernuck dress try on. I absolutely love Tuckernuck. I think they have the most classic feminine designs. And for this video, I did listen to your previous feedback. I'm going to be wearing the dresses in the video and talking through all of the details as I have the dresses on. So let's go ahead and get into the try on. Starting off strong with this beautiful blue striped dress that has the most gorgeous floral details at the sleeves. This dress is actually what inspired this Tuckernuck haul. I actually happened to be scrolling on Instagram and I saw this dress, thought it would be so perfect for work or just like a great everyday dress. This dress does have pockets. It is more cinched here at the waist. As you can see, it has more of this balloon design with the embroidered flowers on the sleeves. I'll come a little closer just so that you can see kind of this design here, and then also the dress up a little bit closer and kind of to the side. Something to note, if you are bustier like myself, I am wearing a sports bra right now to be able to have the buttons button as they should. Otherwise, there would be some gapping here if I did not have a sports bra on. Lengthwise, I think this works really well for my 5'7" frame for work. If you're more on the petite side, this is obviously going to run longer for you, so will definitely be a great work option. If you're taller than 5'7", this might start to get a little too short for you, so might not be a great work option, but I think would be a great everyday dress. I think this is the dress I'm going to wear for Mother's Day because I think it is absolutely darling. I love the gingham print and I love the ivory and green coloring. I think the cap sleeve details are a nice design feature on this dress. And then I'll come a little bit closer just so that you can see that it does have smocking in the back to make it a little bit more stretchy, because this is a dress that does not have a zipper, so you're either gonna have to pull it on over your head or you're gonna have to shimmy into it to get the dress on. But I think that it absolutely works as long as you get your right size. So speaking of sizing, I did get a size medium. I almost got the size small, and then I saw somebody else who had ordered this dress said it runs small in the bust, so it was the right call to size up. I honestly think I could have even went with a size large too. I am a 34 triple D just for reference, and I do typically get smalls, but like I said, this is a medium, and I even think, as I'll come closer, that you can see that you can't really tell just because of this band here, but my bra is technically kind of below where the bust line is. So that's why I think it does run really, really small. So you might want to size up either 1 to 2 sizes. This dress does come with pockets. This dress isn't double lined, but I do think that it is opaque enough that it's not see-through. Event-wise, as I said, I think I'm going to wear this dress for Mother's Day, but I also think it could work really well for a baby shower, a bridal shower, graduation, or just if you have any special occasions coming up for the spring and summer season, just a great event dress. This ivory dress is the epitome of class and sophistication, and I think it's a dress that I could definitely see Princess Catherine wearing. I think this silhouette is just so beautiful. Also comes in navy if you're not a fan of the ivory color. But because of the ivory coloring, I think automatically this is a great bridal shower dress, rehearsal dinner dress, wear it on your honeymoon, just that really pretty kind of all occasions for a bride dress. This dress also has pockets. It is double lined, so you don't have to worry about it being see-through. I love the belt detail to cinch in your waist, especially if you have an hourglass figure. This dress will look absolutely fabulous on you. And then coming closer for the bust line. So I love how it has this smocked detail here. It does help if you have a larger chest with expanding out a little bit more. But what I will say is it kind of puckers a little bit out here. And even though I have a larger chest, I don't usually have a puckering detail like that happen. So I think it's it fits, but also it's kind of almost too big a little bit in the chest. So just keep that in mind, especially if you do have a smaller chest. It does have a zipper detail in the back to get the dress on and off very easily. And the belt is detachable. So if you don't like this belt, you could definitely change it out and add a different type of belt with it. Just for size reference, I am wearing a size small. Of all the dresses, this one is just not my favorite. So I will share some of the positives and then also some of the reasons why this one is not my favorite. So one of the positives is the color. I think the color is absolutely gorgeous for the spring and summer season. I also love the embroidered details that are at the bottom of the dress and also at the sleeves. This dress is also very comfortable, and it also does have a double lining. It's pretty thick, so if it is a cooler spring day, I think you could totally get away with wearing this dress. And then also it does have a belt detail here that is detachable. So if you wanted to add a different type of belt, which I think would actually go better with the dress, I would highly suggest that if you do end up getting this dress. Because some of the reasons why I don't like this dress, so starting with these sleeves here, they're just like so big. And I've even thought about like if I push them up a little bit, like if the dress just like had like a little bit of like a shorter kind of design, maybe if I even got rid of like the ruffled there, like would that almost like look better? Like I kind of toyed around with this, maybe even like if it was a sleeveless dress, I think maybe that could be better. I think the bow is just a lot, like there's just a lot of fabric to work with this dress. So I just think it's very overwhelming on the body, especially if you're petite. Highly would not recommend this if you are petite. I'm 5'7" for height reference, so for me, I can get away with a little bit more of an overwhelming dress. But if you're petite, this dress is probably going to swallow you. So anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think of this dress because I had such high hopes for it. And once again, it's so comfortable, such a pretty color, but I just think it's too much fabric. It's too overwhelming on the body. And also, it kind of gives me like Mother Goose vibes. So if you see it, let me know in the comments. I would love to know if you also see it too. And I'm throwing in one more bonus dress for you because this one I've already owned. The other ones were recent orders, but I did get this red dress last year and it is an absolute favorite of mine. It comes in multiple colors. It's just such a classic design that I think you could definitely wear this one for years and years to come. This dress has pocket details. It has functional buttons all up the front of the dress. And I'll come a little bit closer just so that you can see kind of more of the winged design here and you can see the fabric a little bit more up close. Now, sizing wise, I went with a size small. I should have got a size medium because I don't know if you can tell here, I am wearing a sports bra, but like it feels like it wants to come open, like definitely wants to come open. So either size up or be prepared that you're gonna have to wear a sports bra if you have a larger chest. The fabric is kind of interesting. Let me see if I can find what it is made out of. I think it's all polyester. Or it's 80% polyester, 20% cotton. It does say that it is a dry clean only dress, but I totally just washed this on Delicate Cycle and then hung dry it and it was totally fine. So you could get away with not having to dry clean this dress. This dress does come with its own belt, but I have a different belt on because my ADHD brain can't find the actual fabric belt that it comes with. So as you can see, you can change out the belt and add a different belt with it and it can totally work with the dress. Well, that is today's video. So do all the things, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all of the things. So yeah, anyway, I hope that you like this style of the video where I'm wearing the dresses and talking through everything, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.